Good morning, this is Panos Lukaitis, Certified Master Inspector and President of the Home Inspection Services Group. Happy Family Day for those who are spending some time with the family today and not working. Today I want to discuss a subject that I find very important, and it's how to prepare the clients for the home inspection. This is part of a seminar that I do at many real estate offices for the past 8 years, and it's a very successful seminar because people leave with a lot of information. So I just want to share this today on this little video. The first very important thing that clients have to understand is that a home inspection is a visual, non-invasive, non-destructive inspection. That means we do not go in a house with a sledgehammer breaking down stuff like some shows on TV. That is not what a home inspection is. So we're not allowed to break down or disassemble anything simply because we don't own the house. The second thing that people have to understand, which is very important, is that houses are built with the rules and the regulations of the year they are built. A house that was built last decade and the decade before, all the way back to the late 1700s, is built much differently with much different rules and regulations. No one forces us to upgrade our houses to current code. It's strictly optional. It's great to do updates, but it's optional. So if we're going in to inspect an older home, we are going to find things that are not done up to code, but we're not doing code compliance. So this is what people have to understand. When all these shows on TV are saying, oh, this is not up to code and this is not up to code, yes, it's not up to code because code was for when the house was built in the 80s, in the 70s, in the 60s, in the 50s. The only time we refer to code in a home inspection is if it is a brand new construction home, which means it's a title and warranty inspection. That's the only time we can refer to code. Any other time, it is not a code compliance inspection. The third important thing is maintenance and wear and tear. Any house over 5 years old begins to have wear and tear. So it's important to plan for maintenance. And the majority of the things we find in a home are actually related to wear and tear and maintenance. So this is very important also to understand as a home buyer that your inspector is going to be discussing maintenance and wear and tear as well. So these are the three most important things. At the inspection, it is important not to bring too many people. Why is this? Because when you have 2 or 3 families and 10 people going around the house, first of all, the inspector really is going to be moving around people and can't do his job or her job properly. And the second one is that everybody started to offer their opinion. And when 10 people are offering their opinion, things change. So this home inspection is not the time to bring your mother and your father and everybody else to discuss about the colors of the walls, the flooring you want to put, where to put the couch, and what type of drapes you're going to put on the house or blinds. The home inspection is for the buyers, husband, wife, or whoever is buying the house, to learn about the house. It is not just giving somebody a report that they're going to read and sometimes may not be able to follow or not read at all, actually, many times. It's important to understand how a house functions and how the house works and how to maintain a house and keep it healthy. This is crucial with first-time home buyers and new immigrants who have never lived in a Canadian home before. Okay, so you have to know what this house is about. The last thing I want to discuss is rural properties. So when you're buying a rural property, you need to have done your homework ahead of time. There's other things involved. Is the house on propane gas or on oil heating system? Is it on geothermal? Is it on a well system? Does it have a septic? So these are typical things we find at a rural property. You need to know in advance information about these things because it doesn't really look well when we go to a house and all of a sudden we discover that the house is on septic and well and nobody knew about it. What do we need to know in these cases? Age of components, when they were built, if we know that when there was the last time the septic was clean, when was the last time the well was tested, the water. It has to be 30 days because anything past 30 days, the water quality changes. If the septic hasn't been cleaned in the last 3 years, then it should be cleaned. And something that's very important also, people ask me all the time, we want a septic inspection. A septic inspection is done by a septic company. Why? Because the best way to inspect a septic system is first to pump the septic tank. Okay, so anybody who's doing a visual inspection of a septic system, it is 20% of the process. So we always recommend that a septic inspection is done by a septic company after the tank is pumped. That is the best way of doing a septic inspection. I hope you find all this information thankful, and I'm going to keep doing these videos because I believe education is the #1 priority in the real estate industry and our industry as well. Have a great day.